Yo, what up, is Don.
Emily here.
We are the Soul Brothers, and we're back up in it. We're about to drop on you a versus video. Two of the fucking best point guards in the NBA.
Yep.
Their signature shoes. This is the Kyrie 2 versus
the Curry 3.
Alright. I haven't tested these. Mine are on the way, but we have both tested the Kyries, of course. Let's kick it off with the traction pattern. This is insane traction. You guys already know, huge pivot point on the forefoot, and the grooves are just crazy soft, crazy thick. It's just awesome. But how do they fare against these?
Curry 3 is a herringbone pattern with also a pivot point, but it's way smaller. Of course, the Kyrie 2 wins. The Curry 3, it doesn't stop as hard as the Kyrie 2, and also dust does get stuck on the Curry 3 more than the Kyrie 2. Outdoor use, I think, yeah, definitely the Curry 3 is better.
Yeah.
The Curry 3, we're gonna have to enunciate, you know, because you guys are gonna.
Kyrie.
The Curry 3 is gonna be a little bit better outdoors, but other than that, Kyrie 2 wins.
Kyrie 3.
Kyrie 3. I'm waiting on those. Anyways,
soon. Moving on to the cushion, it's hard to not beat this cushion. This cushion is, but if you want a ton of response, you're gonna get it. It's very, very thin, very hard. There's a zoom unit in the heel.
I think so.
I think you can't feel it, so we don't really care. But a ton of cord feel if you like that and you want to feel quick and light on your feet.
Impact protection sucks.
Nothing.
Yep. Curry 3, it's speed form. Not speed form. Fucking
Charged.
Yeah, charged. I'm just fucking up today, but impact protection sucks too on the Curry 3, but it's not as bad as the Kyrie 2. And court feel, I would say around the same. Responsiveness, they're both very responsive. So just based on impact protection, because everything else is the same, I feel like the Curry 3 is a little bit better, but still, you know.
Alright. Now moving on to the upper, I could only assume that the Curry 3 would win.
Yes, because
it's a bunch of fuse, man.
It's a bunch of fuse, very abrasive. It's even when you do break it in, it doesn't get super soft.
Yeah, it takes a long time to break in, and then when you do break it in, it's never going to get as soft as that.
Yeah, the threadborne material that the Curry 3 uses, it feels very premium. It's basically a woven kind of material. It gets super soft, and it feels really nice on the foot. So, yeah, the Curry 3 wins in the materials.
Okay, what about fit?
Fit, I feel like it's a tie.
Tie?
Yeah, because the Curry 2 was a perfect fit. It was like narrow, but then the Curry 3 is a little bit like more of a normal fit, and also there's a lot of toe space. I've been saying that in every single Curry 3 video because this is so annoying. And the Kyrie 2 is more of a normal fit too, so just give it a tie.
Support?
Tie.
Lockdown?
Tie.
Alright. Let's touch on ventilation real quick.
Kyrie 2 is hot as shit. So Curry 3 wins.
Okay, durability all around. I feel like this outsole is more durable.
Yeah.
But I feel like this upper is more durable. I don't know.
It should be okay.
It's hard to say.
So maybe like a tie?
Just call it a tie.
Yeah.
Let's weigh them. Gesundheit.
Yeah, thank you. Alright, so Curry 3, 12.77.
This is a 7.5.
Yeah. 12.77 versus... What?
What?
12.77?
What?
Exact same fucking weight.
Damn.
Wait, 12.77? That's crazy.
Wow.
That shit is fucking crazy, dude.
To the fucking point.
12.7. They're both 12.77 ounces, guys.
Damn. Well, that's light.
That's light.
Yeah.
What feels lighter? They both feel very light because the traction is really good in both of them. Besides the dust on the Curry 3, of course. The fit is pretty good on both of them, and the cushion is very responsive. So, afterthoughts or aesthetics?
Aesthetics. You already know, family.
Curry 3.
No, you're lying. Hey, comment if you think the Curry 3 looks better, so everyone can roast your ass.
It's not a bad looking shoe though. I like it.
Wrapping it up, they're both fairly cheap, right? The Kyrie 2 is like
what, $10-15 cheaper?
Yeah, but and there's some sales on them.
No, like $20 cheaper actually.
Yeah, and there's some sales, but the Curry 3 is not on sale. It's not gonna be anytime soon, probably.
It's a new shoe, so.
Yeah. So which one would you prefer?
So alright, so what happened, I'll tell you my story. What happened with me with the Kyrie 2, I love playing in the Kyrie 2s. It's just the problem is the impact protection just sucks. So if I play in it a lot, my knees and my feet just start to hurt really bad. And then it's really hot in this shoe. The Kyrie's are really hot and the traction is really good. So my foot gets really moist. And then once I play for like an hour or two, I get really bad blisters. So I can't play in the Kyrie 2s anymore.
Yeah, see, this is a good shoe to like, especially if your legs are feeling fresh and you get to the gym and you warm up in and then you maybe play like a game or two in.
That's good.
And then switch out.
Yeah.
You know, but you want to play in this for long periods of time, you're going to be hurting.
Yeah, so I feel like I want to recommend the Curry 3 like a good amount more actually. Because I have not played in those in a pretty long time. Because I played in them a lot and then I just couldn't play in them anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I'll recommend the Curry 3. There you go.
That's it. That's the versus video. We hope we helped you guys out, and we will see you guys in the next one. Later.